Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be making a bow for 4th of July, and as you can see I've got various ribbons in front of me, most of them coming from Rollin' and Ribbon, which I recently shared with you all. It's the fireworks collection, 4th of July red, white, and blue prints. I've got some felties here, and I'm also going to be using a 1.5 inch solid for my base bow. And like I said, it's just going to be a simple stacked bow, meaning we're going to have a base bow, we're going to have spikes, and we're going to have a topper. And then we might put something in the middle, such as a felty, but we're going to make it super cute but super simple. I'm going to leave all of my measurements for this particular bow down below in the descriptions box, so check that out if you need this. If you don't, just go with what you prefer as far as your sizes. But I am going to make a base bow with 1.5 inch ribbon today, and I'm going to make a pinwheel base bow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and trim up my spikes and get everything ready, and then we will assemble it. Alright, first things first, I'm going to make the pinwheel base bow, and I'm using this lovely red 1.5 inch, and it measures approximately 24 inches in length. Alright, you're also going to need a template of sorts, if you don't want to freehand it, that is, and I'm using an old Monster High book, and it just happens to be the same width as I need for my bow. But of course you can use a cardboard template or whatever you have on hand, a business card. Alright, so I'm just going to put my ribbon down, and the tail needs to just hang just barely over the edge, and we're going to wrap once, twice, back around, and there is what it will look like. Now if you need a salon clip, you can stick one of those big salon clips right here in the middle before you take it off of your template, and then all you want to do is crease the center or sew it up, whatever works for you. And this is actually going to be our base bow, and I'm just going to crease down the middle, an accordion style. There it is. And now I'm just going to tie it off, and then we'll trim up these tails. Okay guys, for the next part of this bow, I have trimmed out my spikes, and of course I'm using a 7/8 inch ribbon. I've got 8 different pieces of ribbon in various prints, and I always do 2 colors because you'll want one on the left side and one on the right side. So I like 2 white, 2 blue, just 2 of each print is what you want. Now I'm going to be using this, if you can see it, it's a little push pin with the little ball at the end there, and I've got a piece of cardboard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my pin right there in the center, just like that. There's the pin part, there's the back. Now I'm going to use this as a template to keep all of my spikes pretty straight, and I'll share with you how I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to start with blue, since I'm going to end with blue. So I'm just going to take a piece of ribbon, my spike here, and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to just crease it right there to find the center, and then I'm going to place it right there on the pin, and that's going to hold everything for me until I get done. Alright, so you're just going to do that until you are completely done. Of course, I'm going to do blue, blue, white, white, red, red, and then blue, blue back on top. But you can do whatever pattern you want to. This is just what I'm going to do. Alright, so continue doing that until all of your spikes are on your little push pin here. So now what you're going to do is just pick up that cardboard, and we are going to just pull on your spikes, just, you know, pull them around until they are nice and even with each other. You know, you want all of them showing. And like I said, the cardboard is just to help you get a perfect you know, a little spike circle there. All right, so once it is, you know, where you want your spikes, of course, we're gonna have 4 on the top and then 4 on each bottom. Then you can go ahead and sew it up or crease it or whatever you're going to be doing. So yeah, so when you get ready to do that, I just like to press the middle down. You'll want to take your pin out and then gently holding, of course, the middle, take all of your spikes, lift them up, and then, you know, you can fold the middle and crease it with your thread. Very simple. Okay, my spikes are almost complete. You see they are kind of round like spikes are supposed to be. Anyways, I just like to go around at this point and make sure every ribbon is even with each other, and this looks about like it should. Now you're just going to need to trim up your ends, and if you have any straying ribbons, you can take just a little bit of hot glue and glue it to the backs and stick them together. And yeah, that's just another little trick, and you will have perfect spikes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim these up, and I'm just gonna do simple V cuts. I'm just going to fold each one and snip it, and then I'll heat seal everything and spray it, and this part will be complete. Okay, so our spikes are complete. I'm going to set those aside. The pinwheel base bow is complete. I'm also going to set that aside. Now I'm going to work on a twisted boutique bow, and I am using this firework printed ribbon in blue, and I am going to double layer this, and we're going to make a twisted boutique bow. Okay, now I have completed base bow, spikes, and my twisted boutique, which is going to go on the top. Now I think I'm going to do a twister topper with this white ribbon, and the one that says I'm a firecracker, make me mad and you can watch me explode. I'm just going to double layer and make a twister topper with this ribbon, and it's going to go right in the center of my twisted boutique. All right, so that's probably going to be the last part unless I decide to do something else. I know I said this was going to be simple, but really it's not that hard. It's going to be cute, I promise. So we basically have 4 components to this bow. Now we're just going to layer everything on top of each other, starting with the base bow. Add some glue, place your spikes on top. Now my base bow is just really for a stabilizer to hold everything together. If you want to make it the same width as your finished bow, that is totally okay. I just like to make mine slightly smaller. It's just going to hold the clip and then my bow. Alright, so I'm going to put my spikes on top, a little more glue, put your twisted boutique right there on top, a little more glue, then your twister topper right there in the center. Secure everything with some thread, and then we will put it on a clip. Okay, the bow is now complete, and of course I could not just let it be. If you notice right here at the top, I did add something extra, and all of this is a triple tuxedo bow, and it's red, white, and blue. And I added it because I wanted to use that cute little boom button, and yeah, I still think it's pretty simple. What do you guys think? I love it, and I'm sure Kennedy's gonna love it. She now has something to wear for 4th of July. In the middle we have a little firecracker felty, and yeah, I'm loving it. Alright guys, leave me a comment down below and let me know what theme you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next video.